camera switched back.
What?
All right, never mind.
No, it didn't.
All right. All right. What's up? What's up, everybody? We're back. It's been like maybe 10 days since we've last been live, but a lot has happened. We're about halfway through the group stage. I know Jason's still trying to get his camera set up, but
No, I'm
he's
good. I'm
here.
good.
He's locked in. Jason, I'm just gonna say right off the bat, man, I do need to give you a shout out because as a USA soccer fan, I am pleasantly surprised. I did not have the faith. I didn't think we were legit at all, but we've won our first two games. What's your current feeling right now? Jace?
So I'm on a little bit, I think.
You're
Hey,
good.
hey,
You're
hey!
good.
How we doing?
Yeah, you're good. I was asking you what your
Am I
current
lagging?
feeling is about the USA soccer team.
Oh yeah, yeah. I feel
Maybe a
great,
little
man.
bit, but
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, no, I feel really good. I'm a little concerned about Christian Pulisic. Like, I feel like why is Jamar dying over there?
Sorry, bro. You were lagging.
Am I still?
No, you're good now. You're good.
Okay. No, I feel great about the current form of the United States team. Obviously, Christian Pulisic, has that calf injury. I feel a lot better that we won that game and Turkey lost again, solidifying first place, which is huge. We'll get to rest him. We'll rest everyone on a yellow card. And really being, I mean, we saw Christian Pulisic in the first 45 minutes, lethal on the ball. He was making great runs with the ball, setting guys up, really leading that squad. And so I really think there shouldn't be any question marks when he steps back into the lineup. Or Tyler Adams, or yeah, right. And then Weston McKennie really held down the midfield. And then Balogun, like just fantastic goal scorer up top. I do have a little worry, I guess, with Matt Freeze, not the goalie, not getting much action. He hasn't been tested. I would like to see against Turkey, even if we aren't going full strength, having him to make some saves and be quick reacting to some shots and some buildups from Turkey, just to get him under pressure and um, kind of adapted to the World Cup. Like, luckily, our defense has been great. We've controlled possession and really dominated the ball in the games. But having to see him be under pressure would be good before we get into the knockout stage.
yeah, I agree. Jamar, what do you think? What's your current feeling and reaction to the USA so far?
I mean, I knew we had it in us. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think with this lineup, like everybody that knows soccer knew we had it in us, but we just hadn't seen that. I think we got a glimpse of that in the Germany USA friendly and in the Senegal USA friendly. Um, but we hadn't seen them perform to this level up until now. I mean, people can say what they want about Paraguay, or Australia, but Paraguay was still one of the strongest defending teams in CONMEBOL, and for us to go out there and beat them 4-1 opening is huge. And then for us to continue that momentum against Australia is also huge. I'm almost curious to ask Jesse, like, do you think we should start the same 11 for the Turkey game, or are you putting a like, new starting 11 out there since this game doesn't matter as much? Are we trying to get some of our other guys reps, especially since it doesn't?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good question. I think you're definitely putting Gio Reyna. He has to play 90 minutes. Timothy Weah too. Like, he has to get some burn here. Um, I mean, we've seen a lot out of these other guys. Like, we got to see what our bench can produce. Because you never know. Like, a red card might come up, or a guy might get hurt, and we have to have some guys that we can trust. In the heat too. Like, we're getting into July. Depth is really going to be a big concern going forward. Just with the heat. And these teams are deep, or these these teams that we're gonna play are gonna be quality teams, and so as we get deeper into the tournament, if we are to make a run, we're gonna have to lean on some bench guys, and I think the only way put them out there against Turkey, a team that was, highly regarded going into the World Cup as probably the team that was favored to win the group. I mean, we put them out there and see what they can do, get them real minutes against, a team that we thought was good, get them make them get exposed, make them fail, and so they're not completely shocked. Kind of what I was saying with Matt Freeze, right? Like he can't be completely shocked when we're going against Belgium in the round of 32 or the quarterfinal, whenever that is. So I think you do play some guys just to get their feet wet for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think back to your point, like I'm saying we start a brand new 10. Matt Freeze is definitely starting that game because he needs as much caps and reps as he can, like you mentioned before. If Christian's healthy, maybe give him 25 minutes. If he's
I don't think he needs
100%,
it, bro.
I mean, he probably doesn't. But if he doesn't play, that'll potentially keep him cold for 3 weeks. So, does he need it? No, definitely doesn't need it. But it could be beneficial to give him 25 minutes if he's 100%. If he's not 100%, it's not going to hurt us or hurt him to not play at all. So, yeah, I completely agree. We should put a bunch of new people out there, give them a chance
Yeah,
to
I mean,
get some reps.
I don't I don't know the best way to manage the Christian Pulisic situation. I think you just rely on the fact that this guy has played at a high level in Europe, right? He's played at Dortmund, he's played at Chelsea, he's played at AC Milan. I think you lean on his experience and his professionalism, and you trust that he can jump in the first game of the knockout stage and produce right away, right? Like, I mean, he showed what he was able to do in the first 45 minutes against Paraguay, right? He didn't need much, warm up going into that game. He looked great from the jump. So I think you trust his body of work, what he's done up to this point, and how he's really played for the national team. He always produces. So I think you trust that. You let him not risk injury, and we go out there and we keep rolling. We keep performing. These guys look great. The coach got him, great style. I love the way we're putting pressure, winning the ball back, and I really believe it's the United States team. And hot take too. I don't mention this, but I'm really old generation. I saw Tim Howard come out and nonsense saying this team can't win, and I think that's a bunch. This team can win. They've shown it. I think it's such an easy take as a. I don't know about you guys, but the previous generation, like we were all athletes in college, and every generation always believes that they're better than the generation that's coming after them, and it's like they have this imaginary standard of what they want everyone to play at, and it's like, guys, we haven't won our first two games, in a group stages since 1930. This team is better than any team we've ever put out there. These guys need to shut up, and we need to embrace these young guys and root for them and have a belief that they can go out and do this because they're proving it. And I think people need to keep their mouth shut and just watch greatness.
Now, it's funny that you mentioned that because I actually listened to the Unfiltered podcast with LD and Tim Howard like every single time they're putting out something new. And I think yesterday he literally said, like, does the US have the capability to win? Like, no, they're not winning the World Cup.
Yeah,
Has
bro.
do
Why
I
am I why
agree
am I
with Tim
trusting your
Howard in the
opinion
sense?
over?
No, I agree with you. Do I agree with Tim Howard saying we've never beaten a good team? Like we've never proven that we can beat a team that's better than us? Yes, but if there's any team that we've ever had that is capable of doing that, it's the current US team. This is the best team we've ever had. So, I have faith in the team
Yeah,
that we
I
have
hear
right
that.
now. I'm hoping we make a run.
I hear that, Marty, but that's to me that's Tim Howard's problem. Right? Like his teams never beat that. Landon Donovan's teams never beat a good team. That's not Christian Pulisic and Weston McKennie and right. That's not and Balogun. That's not their problem. Their problem is they have to look forward to. They have the chance to etch their own greatness into like and the verdict's not known. Like we don't know what's going to happen. I think this team can beat a good team because guess
No,
what?
I agree
No
with you.
USA team has ever won the first right?
I
No
completely
USA
agree
team
with
has ever
you.
won
Yeah.
the first two matchups of a group stage, so those guys can screw right off. I don't really care what they have to say.
No, I don't disagree with you.
Why
I'm
are
just
they
saying that
relevant?
this team hasn't done it yet. Like this current team hasn't beaten a better team than us yet. I'm not saying it's not possible, but like we haven't proven yet that we can beat a Germany, that we can beat a Spain. We haven't done that in the past. Do I think it's
Fair,
possible?
but they weren't
Yes.
playing. This team
But
wasn't playing in the past. This team is currently
I
2-0.
mean,
We've also proven that we can't lose.
pretty similar team to the team we had in 2022. I'm not saying that it's not, but it is a pretty similar team. So I'm on board though. Like I think this is if there's a time that we're gonna do it, like this is the time.
J Mart's not buying the
Fact.
hype yet. But looking at this, I mean, I know we are looking ahead. Obviously, we do have an important game against Turkey still because that is going to be a lot and play a big role in terms of the form we come into. But kind of just looking ahead a little early, specifically for the USA, it's looking like in the round of 32, our highest chance of playing someone is going to be Bosnia. Um, Again, there's still another group stage game, so this can change. But again, this is a very beatable team, obviously, for us. I would put them, like, I wouldn't even put Bosnia above Australia or Paraguay. But again, it's just it is different when you can look amazing in the group stage and then one game can go wrong and fiasco strikes. So we've got to make sure that we go into it with the same momentum. And then also on here, you can also see for the next round after that. So let's say we play Bosnia, beat them, we would get Egypt next. So far, it's not. I just feel like the stars are aligning where we have a chance to actually make a run compared to like I think Brazil is most likely to play Netherlands in the first round, which is crazy. So there's just like things are breaking the right way so far. Jace, what do you think about that?
No, I mean, I think it would be great if we get to play Bosnia first round, but at the same time, you're gonna have to beat a good team. I mean, it's the World Cup, so stack and get prepared to go beat a good team, and I think that's what the United States is doing. The stage isn't too big for these guys. Like Christian Pulisic, he plays at AC Milan. Weston McKennie plays at Juventus. Like we have guys that have Balogun. Like he has Champions League games. He's scored what 10 goals in Champions League. Like since he's played had matches. So I mean, there's nothing too big for these guys. Like they played in real matchups in real games. So I mean, like just go beat the team that's in front of you. You have the support of the Americans here at home. Um, and
Yeah.
honestly, I think some of these foreigners too visiting the US are catching on to like real American culture and they're kind of buying into it too. Whether you want to believe that or not, we've seen what's going on social media and they're kinda, obsessed with the idea of free refills and fun and Waffle House and funny things like that, but they're seeing what America has to offer and kind of the passionate fan base and who we are as a country, and I think kinda it's a weird culture shift that we're experiencing. I do think it's feeding down to the American players, and they're playing with an edge. They're playing with a confidence that we haven't seen on the World Cup stage before, and I think it's gonna be a game changer as we keep stacking these wins.
Yeah, 100%. Jamar, what do you think? You want to say
And to
something?
Marty's point real quick, like, we haven't done it before, so that's why the confidence and what we're gaining right now is so important. The belief that, yeah, we haven't done it before, we haven't had this team, and we're just gonna go do it because we believe we can, and we just haven't had that in the past. We've always believed that we would lose to the Germanys or the Brazils or the Spains, but right now, like, you gotta have the belief that we're gonna beat them, or else it's not gonna happen.
Wow. I'm also
Yeah, I
seeing
agree with
another.
Jay.
Go ahead, Jamar. My bad.
No, I was just gonna say I agree with Jay. Even though I mentioned earlier that this is a similar team when it comes to the roster that we had back in 2022, you've got to look at the growth because all these guys have been playing for another 4 years. They've like matured significantly over those 4 years. You look at like issues Gio Reyna had with Greg Berhalter 4 years
Right, right.
ago. Like that's no longer an issue. You can kind of see the unity that the team has. I mean, dude, Mauricio Pochettino is like running onto the field and celebrating with the guys when they score goals. Like this is just not the kind of unity that we've seen before from this team. Like I kind of originally thought that naming Tim Ream as the captain was going to be a little bit of a like why is he getting the armband? But we're kind of looking at this from the perspective of like everybody's kind of taking ownership and being a leader on the field. It doesn't matter who's wearing the armband. There's a lot of unity with the team. whether it's looking at Tillman in the midfield or Serginho Dest on the right side, Jedi, like everybody's taking an ownership role. So it's also bringing a lot of like visibility to the US's fan base, which is really exciting because we're getting a lot of foreign players coming to the US, playing in some of these like NFL stadiums and seeing the kind of excitement that is like in America. So I think even after this World Cup, we're going to start to see a lot of foreign players that are given the chance to come play in the MLS because they're going to see like, oh my gosh, like in Argentina played in Kansas City, that stadium was erupting. And
Yeah.
a lot of these players that may not be in the prime of their career, but aren't necessarily looking to retire immediately, might be wanting to come to the MLS because the league is getting more money, and that's going to bring more eyes to the MLS and hopefully make the program better. So, um, on the US side, like I'm really excited. I think the team's mature. There's a lot of unity. We've got the potential to make a great run. I mean, Bosnia, like come on, man. What are we talking about? Like, I would have been so much more scared of playing Senegal than playing Bosnia in the next round. And then after that, like you're telling me we've got Egypt. I thought Belgium was gonna be that opponent, and now because of Belgium's result over the weekend, like they're likely not going to be the opponent in the following round. So I think we've got a great pipeline to do well over the next few games, especially going into the knockout rounds. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, I think our highest probable opponent after that second game would be Spain, which honestly, man, like our team's mature. I mean, we've already seen
Um,
that Spain team is not that mature and we're playing at home. So, I think there's a lot of potential there.
I saw it was like DR of Congo or Ghana, but maybe.
Okay. I
There's a
think
lot
what
of
we know,
crazy
a lot of
implications
permutations.
too,
You gotta
because
wait though, CK. It's giving you statistics as the standings are right now, right? Like you
Mhm.
yeah,
gotta
no, I know.
assume. Yeah, it's not assuming victory anywhere, but DR Congo, come on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, like we're not
and
gonna play
then
with Congo in
what's
round 16.
what's crazy is Argentina. I just saw this tweet, but so because Uruguay and Cabo Verde had a draw, Argentina's round of 32 opponent suddenly flipped from the loser of Uruguay and Spain to the winner of Cabo Verde and Saudi Arabia. So that's a big difference for them. They're
Yeah,
lit.
it's crazy, man. Crazy.
And talking about Argentina, I mean, we've got to talk about it. Messi has 5 goals after today's game. Is he a lock, J Mark, for the Golden Boot?
I mean, we gotta wait. I think we gotta wait, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a lock for the Golden Boot, but 5 goals in 2 games is still kind of crazy. I think
Yeah.
Mbappe scored. Yeah, Mbappe already scored in the first half. So what is he at 4 or 3?
He's at 3, but they're still playing right
3.
now.
Yeah. So I don't know. Golden Boot. Like I think the Golden Boot in previous tournaments is probably easier to put your finger on with less games and like I think with some of these lower ranked opponents, like it's just hard to know who's going to score. I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably easier to know who's going to score, but you don't know how many goals are going to score because Messi scored twice, but like it was against Austria. I mean, I'm not going to hate on Austria, but come on, man.
Yeah, and
It is
then
what you think.
also yeah, and then you gotta look at like, is Messi even gonna play next game? Like, you don't know, right? So all that
Yeah.
goes into it.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, no, like you said, it is kind of too early to tell. But what we can do now that I would say we're more than halfway through the group stage now, but more than a week into the World Cup, is we can come up with the top 10 list. So, Jamar, I'm gonna give it to you first because I know you actually prepared a list, and then we can kind of go off that and see if we want to make any tweaks.
Yeah, you guys let me know. I think I'm
Start 10 to
saying
1.
that 10-1. All right, at 10 I got Japan.
Okay.
9 I got Colombia.
Huh?
Colombia at number
Okay.
9.
Yeah, that's low.
Okay.
I think they perform better than 9, but
Okay. At 8 I got Morocco.
Huh?
all right, let them rock. Stop saying,
All right, my
"Huh?"
bad.
Huh?
At 7 I got USA.
Okay.
6 Brazil. 5 the Netherlands. 4 Germany, 3 England, 2 France, and 1 Argentina. Dang, the question marks
Wait,
is
is
crazy.
Spain
Man.
not on your list?
Oh, I'm
Wait, you
tripping.
don't have Spain?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I left
All right,
Spain
we
off
might
there.
we might need to rework that list.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Bro,
rework
that list is
this.
horrible. That list is so bad.
He said that's horrible.
That's
Dang,
crazy,
okay.
Jay. All right, Jay, what you got?
Horrible is
We
crazy.
definitely need to slide. I would slide Spain after France.
All right, wait. Let's start. I mean, let's start with the bottom 3 in the top 10 first, real quick, because I feel like, I mean, is the U.S. I mean, can we put the U.S. in the 8, 9, 10 range, or you got them a little higher?
No, that's
I got them higher
horrible.
than 8, 9, 10 range.
Why?
Dude, US is in the top 5 right now.
Okay.
I could justify that.
All right. It might actually be easier to start from the top. So you said Argentina. I'm just gonna like
Argentina at number 1.
2,
2, I got France.
3,
3 Spain.
England.
No,
Okay.
England.
Spain.
4.
Yeah.
No.
Wait. I'm just
England
trying to
looked
get
way
the-
better than
this-
Spain.
it could
Spain
be.
tied.
We can.
Didn't
Wait, who do you
Spain
have at
tie
5?
Cabo Verde or whatever?
Yeah, they did. They did.
All right,
Yeah, but that's one game. I mean, Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia in the first game of the World Cup in 2022.
Yeah, and then
like,
after,
I don't.
yes,
Game is the,
Marty, I agree with that. But after that game, no one would have put Argentina at 3.
I understand that, but I'm looking
That's
at
the issue with doing this.
wait,
Let's
so you're
go
just going
current
based off.
form.
You're going based off of form. You're going based off form. Okay.
Yeah, form,
right.
performance. The last 2
That's fine.
games.
That's fine.
I'm
I
not
mean,
going
I
off
think anyone. You can have an opinion
historical
either way.
data, being like, well, Germany has won 5 World Cups.
No,
That's
but
So
I'm
Italy
not going-
in here.
wait,
They're
you
not
can
even
have
in
that.
the World Cup.
Wait, you can have that opinion. Yes, we all know Spain tied, but you can still think Spain is better than England.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
mean,
just
I
an
think
opinion,
Spain,
like who you think going forward.
No, I hear that.
yeah, I mean, if you
hear
want to go
that.
based off
The
of
power
form,
ranking.
I will get behind. I will get behind England being at number 3 if you want to go based off of form. But like,
Yeah,
I like
I wanna
Spain
go
over
off-
England, but go ahead.
I want to go off performance. I
All
think
right,
that's
yeah,
the
we could do
fairest
England
metric.
at 3 then.
that's fair.
All right. Wait, let's keep going through the list though, and then we'll come back and debate a little bit. Who do you have at 5?
Wait, I would have
So,
USA
Spain,
over Spain,
England.
personally.
If
All right,
we're
who do you
going
have at
based
5?
off of form, if we're going based off of form, I think we should try to standardize this. I agree with Jesse. If we're going based off of form, then yes, USA, I would have the better form than Spain right now. Spain's only played 1 game, sure, but if we're going based off of form, then yes.
All right, I'll just for the first rough draft of the list, I'll put USA at 5. Who do we have at 6? I'm trying to think. There's Portugal, there's Colombia, there's Germany.
You got Netherlands.
I would put
Netherlands,
Colombia. I put Colombia at 6. Colombia looked fantastic.
I don't think Colombia looked fantastic. I mean, I'm
They
biased.
played
I
Uzbekistan.
love
Come on,
Colombia.
man.
Yeah, they played Uzbekistan and they didn't really. I mean, they grinded the whole game, but like if we're talking who's possessing the ball better, who's getting better shots on frame, who's owning the field, I mean,
All right, yeah,
I-
Germany looked
I'm
really
probably
good in their
taking,
second
like-
game. Let's go Germany.
I'm taking Germany like over. Yeah, I'm taking Germany over.
Didn't Germany score a 95th minute? Or was that another team? Who scored yesterday in the 90th
Germany-
in stoppage time?
Germany scored against the Ivory Coast at the end of the
Okay.
game.
Ivory Coast is respectable. That's fair.
Yeah,
I just wanted to
Ivory
make
Coast
sure it
is
wasn't a good
respectable.
team.
Germany.
Yeah, I would take Germany.
All right, and then real quick, I do think we need to do this though, because yeah, we could do. I mean, I just feel like the form part isn't as fun. It's kind of just like we're just reading the results at that point. Like we need to say who do we actually have as our top 10 teams.
Well, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
I think
I'm-
Because
form
a
should
team
be
can
taken as
clown, but like
20%.
Portugal is a top 10 team in the world. I still think. I'm not saying they're top 5, but Portugal is top 10. And yes, I know they tied DR of Congo. But you see what I mean? Like we're not gonna like overreact to one game.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
sure,
think,
we're not overreacting. But if you want to take that stance, you can. Portugal looked they looked pretty bad.
I think it's easier to go based off of form when you look at 2 games versus just 1 game. Like
Yeah.
every team hasn't played 2 games yet. So going based off of form for 1 game is like
That's what I'm saying
just
for
think
Portugal, for
I just
example.
Okay, but here's what I will say. Here's a kind of like a scenario here. Spain against Cabo Verde, that goalie played insane, right? And I can get behind saying, yeah, Spain's performance in that game dominated possession, dominated shots on goal. Yamal didn't even come on to like the 78th minute, whatever. Sure, can buy that for Spain. But a team like Brazil, who's had 2 games, hasn't dominated. Sure, they put some goals in the back of the net on some counterattacks, didn't dominate possession. Like Brazil has looked sloppy. Portugal looked pretty sloppy against Congo. That's I
Yeah,
think
I
there
mean,
is
but like I
there's
agree
some
with the downgrade. Like
there's a
downgrade
difference
them.
between how Spain tied Cabo Verde and how Portugal tied DR Congo.
Yeah. I agree, but I'm just saying if we had Portugal in the top 4 going into it, and after 1 game we're gonna move them out of the top 10, that seems like a huge overreaction.
No.
Like move them down a
True,
few
I agree
slots,
with
but
that.
we're
I'm
not
not
to go from like top 5 to out of the top 10 off 1 game is crazy.
No, I would have probably Portugal at 8 or 7.
Okay, cool. So I'll put so we have US then Germany, and I'll just put Portugal here for now, unless
Okay.
there's someone else.
And then I think
Brazil.
Marty's pretty
So
sharp
real
with I would
Brazil
I
won
think
3-0 against Haiti. Just
correct
FYI.
against Haiti.
Yeah.
But they didn't
No, I know.
dude, did you watch that game? It was so sloppy.
No, I
It
didn't.
wasn't great.
I don't like Brazil,
Mhm.
man. I don't like
Here
them that much. I think Jesse, you can go ahead.
bro, I would go probably Morocco, Brazil, and then Colombia if you wanted to do that to close it out.
But you guys are gonna leave out the Netherlands, man. I feel like the Netherlands are better than Brazil.
Mm.
And then another
This is
team we
tough.
have to think about is Mexico. And they've been playing
Nah,
really
come
well.
on,
for
man.
now.
Sorry.
Dude, Mexico's
True,
looks
maybe
good.
we not.
No.
I say
Nah,
maybe
I'm
we knock
sorry,
out
man.
Colombia then.
I need to see more from Colombia.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
maybe
agree.
we
I
knock
gotta
them
see
out.
more from Colombia.
Do they?
I
They
might
don't
have
play
Colombia.
Portugal tomorrow, do they? Do they play Portugal next?
No, the Portugal's our last game of the group stage.
That'll be a good game. I mean, Netherlands won 5-1.
I like the Netherlands over Brazil for sure. I mean,
I'm good with that.
Netherlands,
So let's go.
Morocco,
I'm good with
and
it.
then
Yeah,
Brazil.
I like Netherlands over Morocco. So you okay with that, Jace?
Yeah.
And then who do we put at 10? So Netherlands, Morocco, and then Colombia, maybe?
I would have
Brazil,
Colombia at number
right?
10.
Colombia, Brazil. I'm trying to see who
Oh
else
yeah,
we
you're
may
right.
be leaving out.
You're right. I think, yeah,
Egypt.
What?
So what?
I'm just saying teams that are
Egypt?
around this spot.
I mean,
Um,
Mexico, maybe. Even though y'all are hating on Mexico.
Norway.
No,
Norway. Well,
we're leaving Belgium out too,
hasn't scored a
I don't
goal.
like Belgium.
bro. Yeah, Belgium hasn't played well.
Norway.
Japan, South Korea.
Norway too, dude. Norway too, man. I think I like Norway over Colombia.
Croatia.
I think I like Norway over Croatia.
I mean, say what you want. I love Norway. Don't get me. I think they're great.
Is Ghana slight or not? Kinda. I mean, they're 1-0. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
And then is Croatia done?
Who did Ghana play first?
Panama. They beat Panama.
Bro, I
in
think
like the last
I'm
minute.
Norway might have this 10 spot.
I think Norway's taking the 10 right now, man.
All right, here's who I have, just so I can list them out again. At 10, we have Colombia, Brazil. So this is or, not all of them, but we have to choose one
Mhm.
between Colombia, Brazil, Mexico, Belgium, Norway, and Uruguay. I feel like that's. But I would say the top three are probably going to be Colombia, Brazil, or Norway, right?
Yeah, I just think if we're gonna go based off form, I'm taking Norway.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I
could
mean,
we
bro,
almost Brazil take out Morocco here? Brazil and Norway?
I could get behind that. I get behind that.
I
Yeah,
could
I mean,
almost
even
get behind
though
that.
Rafinha wasn't doing anything, I mean, bro, them losing Rafinha is like bad for Brazil.
Dude,
True, fair point.
Ancelotti said Neymar's gonna be playing.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't think.
We'll see what
I
that.
just don't. We have to see what form he's in.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a wild card. I don't know if he's like. I don't know. Rafinha was really bad though. Like he wasn't having a good World Cup, but Vinny looks great. I will say that, which is
Benny
good.
looks
Finally.
incredible. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I feel like Morocco. I almost want to like they just have so much momentum right now. I feel like I almost want to put them
Yeah.
above Brazil. Like keep them at
Do it.
9.
I'm fine with it. Let's roll with it.
And then at 10, yeah, I mean,
Norway,
you just want to
man.
go Norway? We like
Norway.
Norway.
Norway. Yeah. And they have
Are
a
they
good
winning their
test
group?
tonight, right?
They play Senegal.
They have
Yeah,
Senegal.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, it'll be a great
That'd be a
game.
great.
I know we might need to revisit this in a
Happy
few
to
days.
watch.
Maybe we can before the actual knockout stage starts. That's when we should do it because it is kind of hard with some of these teams that have only played one game.
Yeah.
But all right, for now, let me read the official list. Well, actually, let's talk about this. Yeah, let's talk about this. So, I mean, I guess I think it's fair. I was not high on Argentina coming in, but I think since they have won like the last World Cup, and I mean, someone's got to knock them off first until we move them off of
Agreed.
there. So we'll keep Argentina at 1, France at 2. I think they're still.
It's
I
delayed.
mean, yeah, they're up 1-0. France at 2 is pretty safe. Mbappe is just a different animal in the World Cup. I actually am okay putting England over Spain now that I think about it. I think Harry Kane is on a mission. England looks good, man. They're dangerous. That's the type of team I don't want to see
100%.
the US play. Like they're skilled and athletic.
I agree. They look lethal.
You go with that, J Mart? I think J Mart's lagging a little bit.
J Mart, you home? All right, he's on board.
All right, he's on board. All right, bet. And then, so I'll read it out again. Argentina at 1, France at 2, England at 3, not Spain. Spain is going to go at 4 for now. US at 5, Germany 6, Portugal 7, Netherlands 8, Morocco 9, and then at number 10, we're taking Norway. I feel like that's a solid list. It'll be cool to come back after the group stage and see how much this has changed. Hopefully.
Yeah, no, I think
yeah.
I think there's some cool things there. Like I think the big one that stands out to me is Portugal. Like, right, what are we gonna see next match from them? How are they gonna show up? It'll be fun to see.
I think it comes down to Ronaldo. It's like, dude, like, yeah, he didn't play well. He didn't look good. But like the thing about Portugal is they're so talented, but he like really is still their best striker. Like they have a lot of great midfielders, but they need him to be on. Like he is their finisher, their best finisher.
Yeah, I agree, but I think their midfield played horrific against the Congo. Honestly, way too many backwards passing. With Ronaldo occupying so many defenders, they got to be willing to attack guys one on one, which we just did not see from any of them, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Jamar, you want to say anything else about the top 10?
No, I just think that last game with Portugal and Colombia, depending on how things are stacking up in that group, is going to say a lot about how both of those teams are going to do in the knockout stage. Because I don't like Portugal
Yes.
playing Uzbekistan. Like, bro, I could care less about that game. Same way I cared less about the Colombia Uzbekistan game. I mean, thank God Colombia actually came back and won that game by 2 goals. But like, that was my minimum expectation. So we'll see how that Portugal Colombia game is going to be, and that should hopefully tell us a little bit more about how those two teams are going to do moving forward in the tournament.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy, crazy knockout stage. Just with how it's gonna feel like March Madness, man. Honestly,
It already does, man.
with how big the bracket is. Shoot.
Crazy.
All right. Before we get up on out of here, I do have a quick game. Jace is familiar with the games.
Yes, I love the games.
So this was published on June 10th. So I think it's looking at kind of the first 6 months of the year. But this is completely shifting gears. We're talking NFL real quick because we are getting close to NFL season. We're looking at the top
we're just
10
glossing
player
over the U.S.
sales.
Open.
Yeah, we'll circle
I'm just
back
kidding.
on that. I don't think Jamar has anything on that. Do you? Nah. Jamar.
No, I don't have anything on the U.S. Open.
Nobody.
All right. Hey, do you?
All right. So top 10 jersey sales, NFL players in 2026. So the first 6 months of the year, like what jerseys are getting bought ahead of this season. So you got to think players. So we'll do, and again, this can be, I'll give you guys one hint. It's 9 offensive players and 1 defensive player. You guys know all these players are obviously going to be very popular players, but I'll give you guys each 2 strikes. But Jamar, let's start with you. Make your first guess. Who's on this list of the top 10 player jersey sales? Jace,
Is
stop
Pat
clicking.
on there?
Jace.
What?
Jace. What are you reading?
What?
You're reading it.
No, my hands are
You're
up
reading
here,
something.
dude. No, I'm not.
Right, looked
I
like
was
you were
zoned
reading
out.
something.
No, I was thinking.
Yeah.
My phone.
All right. Patrick Mahomes is number 6. So
That's
that was a
number
good
6.
poll.
Okay.
Jace?
Dude, I'm trying to think of guys who got drafted. Who is the number 1 quarterback drafted this year?
Indiana quarterback.
Mendoza?
Oh, yeah. Give me Mendoza.
He's not on the list. Jamar?
Oh,
Let's strike one.
golly, strike one.
There's no rookies on this list. Just to
All
be
right,
clear.
this might be
Oh,
rookies
all right.
on this
Well,
list.
that,
Okay. You know what? Let me go CD Lamb. Be on there?
CeeDee Lamb is not on the list, bruh.
all right.
There is. I'm going to give you guys a hint after each one to help you guys, but there's only 1 receiver on this list.
Really?
Okay. Give me Joe Burrow. I'm gonna go with the top 5 quarterbacks here.
All right. Joe Burrow is not on the list. We'll do 3 strikes. So that's strike 2.
Bro, we're exposing
He
ourselves.
hasn't done
Jamar.
anything recently, man. Come on, man.
I don't know.
Go ahead,
There's,
Jamar.
dude, could you help us with positions? Like, could you give us that would be the most useful hint.
Yeah, so I'll just read the top 10 positions. So it's
No,
number
just
1
say how many
quarterback.
running backs. So you have one. You have
All
one wide receiver.
Yeah, 1 wide receiver, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarterbacks, 1 defensive player, and 1 running back.
Okay.
So mainly quarterbacks.
Yeah,
We've got 1 though.
Crazy Joe Burrow's not on that list. Oh, I think I have the defensive player though.
All right, go ahead.
Myles Garrett to the Rams.
Nah. J-Mart, your turn.
Really?
No, he's not on there.
Dang. I thought with him changing teams, he would and going to LA, he'd get the.
Yeah. Not him.
Man. What about the what about the Bills quarterback? What's his name? Tall dude?
Yeah, he's number one. He's number one. Josh Allen is number
He's
one
number one, so I thought. There
in
we go.
sales.
Josh Allen, yeah.
Okay, so you
Okay,
got Allen and Mahomes.
Matt Stafford.
Jeez. Matt Stafford's not on the list. Strike 4, man.
I'm usually pretty good at the game.
J-Mart, who you got? I know.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, Caleb Williams is on there. Man, he had a crazy playoff run, number 8. It's pretty good.
So,
You got to think big city too. So he's like, he's a Chicago Bears
yeah,
quarterback.
hey, I'm going to Chicago, so yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't really mess with Caleb Williams.
Jalen Hurts.
Yep, Jalen Hurts is 7. So you've got 6, 7, 8, and number 1. There are. I'll give you a hint for the defensive player.
Lamar
he's
Jackson.
on.
Lamar Jackson, bro. Lamar Jackson's on there.
Lamar's not on the list, actually, surprisingly.
Strike 4. All right. You said defensive player what?
Defensive player is on here with a teammate who is an offensive player, obviously, that you have not gotten yet. So there's 2 players on the same team here, number 9 and number 10. But
okay.
Other than that, my only other hint would be think
all right.
Think playoffs last year. Think like who was making a name for themselves.
On here?
No, bro. Come on, man.
Dude, don't say it like I'm like supposed to know this stuff, man.
All right, let me help you guys out. Let's think Super
Well, I
Bowl.
was thinking Bo
Let's
Nix
think
and Pat
Super Bowl. Let's think Super
Surtain.
Bowl. Let's think Super Bowl. That's what I'm trying to get
Golly.
at. There's a couple Super Bowl players on.
All right, so Sam Darnold and
No, Sam Darnold's not on here. J-Mart, who do you got?
Sam Darnold's
Oh,
not on there,
goodness.
bro.
All right, you
He doesn't
got. I
even
might
know-
have to
he
just
doesn't
give
even
the
know-
list at this point.
he doesn't even know who played in the Super Bowl.
Do you know who played in the
couldn't
Super
watch
Bowl,
it, bro.
J-Mart?
I was deployed. Bro. I couldn't watch it.
It's not clicking
Who's
right now, is
playing?
it?
No,
Wait,
it's
let
not
me
Seahawks
think.
and
right
who
now.
else,
I'm in
J-Mart?
soccer mode right now.
Seahawks and who else? You got it.
I'm
It's a
blanking.
blowout. Come on, man.
You got it, J-Mart. You got it.
CK, help him out. Help him out.
No, help
The
me
Patriots, dog.
out. Oh, I'm cooked. What's the dude's name? White boy?
Oh, is it
Quarterback?
Drake May? Is it
Yeah.
Drake?
It is
Drake
Yeah,
May?
Drake May.
Is he on there with?
Yeah, I was gonna say. He is.
Gonzalez?
I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to you guys because this is very painful. But here you go. I mean, I feel like this was not that
Micah
hard.
Parsons.
Some surprises
Micah
on there.
Parsons.
Bro, what? Yeah,
Oh, I
is
thought
hard.
about saying Jaden Daniels. It's crazy that he's on there.
I thought about
actually.
saying Jordan Love on there. What the heck?
Yeah, it is kind of surprising to see
Dang.
Jaden Daniels, but I guess there's a lot of
I
hype
can't
in
believe
DC about him.
Can't believe we were live for
Saquon?
that segment.
I don't know why
That's
we didn't
pretty
think
brutal.
Saquon.
I thought about saying Saquon and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that was
Same
terrible.
market. Philly
Oh.
fans will buy.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
obviously
man.
Boston's rallying around Drake May, man. But you got Jay saying Bo Nix
Yeah,
and
that's
Sam
cool.
Darnold, and
My bad.
why didn't you
said
say
Super Bowl,
JSN,
bro.
Jace?
They said all the
Should've said-
quarterbacks.
Should have said JSN.
I'm sleep. I'm sleep.
I'm sleep.
Yeah, I'm not in football mode anymore, man. I'm in soccer mode.
I know,
right
that
now.
Yeah,
was
I'm honestly not in NFL mode yet.
Do
You know?
well, you guys better be because our keepers are about to lock, Jace. You got to set your keepers, man.
My keepers
know
are
what
already
your
locked,
plan is.
man.
Hit
I'm
NFL
good.
mode. Yeah, I don't hit NFL mode until the
I know
keeper's
until like
locked.
the day
Let's be
before.
real.
I know, but you're gonna have to
Start
figure it out
scrambling for
now. 'Cause You
trades.
got a lot of players on your team. Send out trades, bro.
Yeah, because I'm the champion. I know. I need to start jamming trades.
All right, you guys got anything else before we
Bullying
get up on
Ryan
out of
too.
here?
Nah, good. I'm good, bro. I can't wait to go watch this game. It's
Nah,
gonna
man.
go.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, that's it for black and white takes. Let's try to definitely do another episode before the knockout stage, just to revamp this
Yeah,
list.
definitely.
Yes, 100%. We gotta get Simi
Yeah.
back up here.
Yeah, man. He's
Yeah,
been
we need to
hiding.
get Simi on
So,
here.
but all
Simi
right,
hiding.
fellas. Good